All right, so we're going to continue right along and we're going to talk about the next question. So I'm going to distribute, we want to know what the value of x is in this equation. So I'm going to rewrite this and simplify this. So this is going to become 3k plus 2 times 5k, which is going to give me 10k, 2 times negative 3, which is going to give me negative 6. This is then going to be equal to 7. I need to combine like terms, so 3k plus 10k gives me 13k minus 6 is equal to 7. I'm going to add 6 to both sides. This is going to become 13k is equal to 6 plus 7 is going to give me 13, I believe. Let me double check. Yes, it's going to give me 13. Divide by my coefficient with k, which is 13. So that cancels out. 13 divided by 13 is cancels out and become 1. So k is equal to 1. Number 7, we need to distribute. Here's where you need to make sure that you're paying attention. So that negative there needs to be distributed to both terms. So this would become 5x minus x plus 18. That's then going to be equal to 6. Same situation. So 6 times 2x becomes negative 2x. 6 times positive 5 gives me, negative 2 times 15 is going to give me negative 30. Combine like terms. So this becomes 4x plus 18 is going to be equal to 6 minus 30 is going to give me negative 24. So negative 2x minus 24. I'm then going to move. So I'm going to add 7 to both sides. So add 2x to both sides. I don't know why I said 7. This is going to become 4, 5, 6x. I made a mistake in the last video and said that this was 7. So that's why I think I made the mistake of saying 7 again. So 6x plus 18 is going to be equal to negative 24. So subtract 18 from both sides. That cancels out. That's going to give me 6x is equal to 24 plus 18 is going to give me 42. And that's going to be negative 42. Negative 42 divided by 6 is going to give me 7. So x is equal to negative 7. All right, now let's go to number 8. All we're doing here is simplifying the expression above. This is one that's kind of like one of those that we didn't really cover this type of question in class, but it should be something that you can use those same properties and understand. So if I look at 3x, I'm going to continue that. So that's going to be 3x. I'm then going to distribute that x. Well, you should know 2 times x gives you 2x. So this is going to be plus 2x. Then you know that this negative x times negative y, that's going to be negative x times y, just like that. And then we're going to add plus 4xy. Now, if you notice, you have like terms. You have 3x here and 2x there. That's going to become 5x. You also have additional like terms here, xy and 4xy. Now that's negative xy plus 4xy, so that's going to become plus 3xy. Okay. Number 9, all we need to do is, all they're asking for you to is simplify the expression here. So I'm just going to combine like terms. So I have 3, 4, 5p plus 5. It's that easy. That's all we're doing on that question. Number 10, all right. I'm going to distribute the negative. So this is going to become 3x minus 5 minus 7x. Then distribute the negative to the plus 2, so that becomes negative 2. Okay, we need to combine like terms. So this becomes 3 minus 7. 3 minus 7 is going to give me negative 4x. And then negative 5 minus 2 is going to give me negative 7. Same thing with number 11. The only difference is our symbols are going to be a little different. So again, I'm going to continue with the 2y minus 7. I'm not distributing anything there, but I do need to distribute that negative. So that becomes negative y and then plus 3. Again, I'm going to combine like terms. So that's going to become y, and then negative 7 plus 3 is negative 4. That's the big thing, and I want you to make sure that you're paying attention when you have that negative. Make sure you're watching for that negative times a negative, okay? Really, really super duper important. Okay, number 12, we're going to distribute that 3, so negative 3. So this equation is going to become 10x minus 15x minus 6, because negative 3 times 2 is going going to give us 96. We're going to combine like terms. So that's going to be negative 5x minus 6. Then solve for y on number 13. So this is one of those that we should do a lot of. And I'm going to do a side question just kind of similar to it, just so that it looks just like it. So let's say I have 5 minus, and let's say this is, we'll use even the same term, so 4y. And let's say that's equal to 7, okay? Well, you know, if I were solving for y here, I would subtract the 5 because that's positive 5. And I would subtract it from both sides. So that would cancel. This would become negative 4y when I rewrite my expression, and then negative 5 plus 7. We're going to do the same thing. This 3x here, we're going to treat just like we did the 5. If we were looking for the x, we would treat the 4y just like we did the 5. So we're going to subtract 3x from both sides, and I'm going to rewrite my equation. So that's going to be negative 4y is equal to negative 3x plus 6. We're then going to divide by negative 4, divide by negative 4. Just like here we did on the right with the right equation, I'm going to divide by negative 4. That cancels. Now, I must do every term by 4. So this is going to be y is equal to. Now, I can rewrite this to be negative 3x over 4 plus 6 over 4. Now, technically, 6 over 4 reduces. 2 goes into 6 3 times. 2 goes into 4 2 times. So 6/4 reduces to 3/2. So the correct one to be fully simplified should be that. But honestly, I would take y is equal to 3x, negative 3x plus 6 over 4. I would have taken that as well. All right. Number 14, you're given the equation here. All we're going to do here is solve this in terms of h instead of m as it is. So just like we did above, I'm going to treat every term like that's not the variable that we're looking for as a constant. So m is equal to 8 plus 2h. So we're looking for h. I'm going to move the 8, so subtract 8. So m minus 8 is equal to 2h. We're going to divide by 2, divide by 2. So h is going to be equal to m minus 8 over 2. Technically, you can simplify this further. I would take this answer. You can also simplify this further by saying h is equal to m over 2 minus 8 over 2. That 8 divided by 2 becomes 4. So I will take either one of those answers for a final answer. And then the last question here, know how to solve for L or W for the perimeter of the formula. Okay, so let's go over this. I'm going to write, we're going to solve for W, solve for W. Or really, right now we're going to solve for L plus W. So I'm going to take my equation, P is equal to 2L plus 2W. Okay, now I have a GCF here of 2. So I could technically do this two ways. I can just divide out 2, or I could look at this as unfactoring. So P would be equal to 2 times L plus W. Okay. Then I would divide by 2, divide by 2. So then this equation would become P, that should be 2, not P. So that would be P over 2 is equal to now L plus W, because those two cancel. Okay, now from this equation that we have, we can either solve for L or W. So if I want to solve for L, so L would be equal to P minus 2, or P over 2 minus W, because we would subtract W from both sides. If we wanted to solve for W, that would still be P over 2, but now that would be minus L. Let me use capital. Well, we've been using lowercase, so minus L. All right, so those are two ways that you can solve and look for either width or length for perimeter. All right, I will see y'all later. Hopefully that helps fix some of the issues that I had on the answer key. I greatly apologize, and I'm very glad that some of the students pointed out those mistakes for me. All right, I will see y'all next time.